it's important to stimulate babies. Even in the womb, they are learning and picking up from their environment. And this is what we were always taught. And when I did research, I found out it is true. And so also, I've noticed that uh, I've seen babies learn to swim at 5 months, and that tells you that they learn early. And then they had a study out once called "Your Baby Can Read," and I have observed that certain babies, they know McDonald's when they see it because the name is reinforced, and then they see the picture. And so if you show pictures to the babies while they're little, and then you tell them of what it is, just say, for instance, if it's apple, you say apple and hold it, and then you write apple on the picture. They can actually say the word too, as if they actually learned how to read. And so that's, uh, what I wanted to emphasize. And then when we're teaching children, we're also teaching ourselves, because sometimes we learn things by our body becoming the mind. And I said on the first part of this that I had 8 things I had talked about, but it was actually 9, but I guess I left out the body part. No, body was number 1. And so whenever we're teaching them, we're re-examining what we thought we knew too, because when the body had become the mind, we do some things just automatically from practice and habit, and we didn't realize that uh, how we were doing it. Just like some people can play the piano really, really well, and they really can't teach you because their hands has become the body, the mind. I mean, their hands will just move, and then they have to really, really reinvestigate what's going on inside themselves before they can help you. So what I'm saying is that helping the child to along with life, because they're picking up things from the environment, and if we're undeveloped ourselves, then that gives us an opportunity to go back and uh, reaffirm what we thought we knew or didn't know, or check out what we didn't know, add something else to our knowledge base, so thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and if you're one of those young people, I pray that you are able to help your child, and I pray that you are able to come to agreement with the partners, the ones who that both the whoever is the mother or the father, that you all can work together on doing the best thing for the child with regards to the child, instead of worrying about what each one is doing, and this takes a lot of maturity, and I am praying for you, and I want to say Happy New Year to everybody, and God bless you all. I love you. I love you dearly, and I appreciate you. Um, I think that was all that I wanted to say on the subject of helping the child to get to where they need to go. So a lot of parents are doing homeschooling as well, but now I'm basically talking about the beginning stage with these children too, right now. But as they grow, we want to feed into them healthy things to help them make life better for themselves, because patterns can continue from families. The mother is on drugs, sometimes the children get on drugs, and these types of things, and I'm not judging anybody. This is not a judgment tape. This is a tape to encourage you young people to uh, help your child to grow, and be conscientious that you have to provide the tools. A lot of people go to the library, and what I've done with a lot of children is introduce them to, and even older people too, and adults, introduce them to certain books and knowledge, and they just took it. I mean, even some older people, they didn't know how to do mechanics. Then they've learned that. They've learned how to work on washing machines and dryers and all these things just from advancing their knowledge, because sometimes we're endowed with a lot of stuff already. And I'm just saying this to help the child, though the child need you to assist them in their knowledge, their learning. And you find out where their areas are too. That's very important, to find out where they are in their, what's inside of them, what they're endowed with, because each one is given a particular gift, and they have a propensity to lean toward whatever that gift is when you introduce them to a lot of different learning things. And I just started with books on planes, books on uh, trains, books on cars, books on, and start with drawing maybe, and then they can take it from there, and then you'll know how to keep going on to whatever book, whatever uh, hand thing that they can do, because everything you do to help, as a matter of fact, Frank Lloyd Wright, one of the great builders, his mother bought a lot of building blocks for him when he was little. So he learned to do a lot of architecture. He's one of the greatest architectures ever known, great builder. So anyway, I want to say have a great evening. And as I said before, thank you. Bye bye.